Hello everyone, Timer over here, and welcome. Welcome to a start of a new series for Crusader Kings 2. So I've never actually featured Crusader Kings 2 on this channel yet, but I've dabbled with it over the course of its lifetime, which it's a pretty old game that they keep releasing content for expansions and so on, as you can see down here. Now, the most recent one, Holy Fury, we will be taking a look at because I do have it installed. And as far as all the content is concerned, I do have a lot of the content for this, except for the content packs. I sort of didn't take up those offers, but more or less, most of the uh, expansions I do have running. In fact, I think I have all the expansions for CK2 here, just not the content specific packs and so on and so forth. So that's what we're running here. We are going to take a look at Holy Fury's new features here, mainly the Shattered World slash Randomized World and so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and start as early as you possibly can in 769 and go to custom game setup, because with Holy Fury they added in a number of new features, including the Shattered World and Randomized World, where you basically break up a lot of the monotony, or not monotony, but the world here, the map and the counties and duches, or not duches, the counties and basically the territory are all split around. So that's interesting. So the two options here, the Shattered World essentially keeps all. Let's see. Every ruler will start out on equal footing. Sort of keeps everything historical, but you can sort of like rearrange it and randomize it to new locations. The randomized world essentially allows you to randomize a lot more options, and that's what we're going to go with in this sort of playthrough here. If we take a look at the generic, the default map here of the world, we are going to set up a couple different options on the left side here. So number of dukes, so we can have an option between none, few, normal, many. I'm actually going to put, I kind of want to do 0 dukes, but no, we're going to go few. No kings and no emperors. I mainly want a lot of counts. I want to start small in this playthrough and see how far we can build up. So there's going to be really little centralization with the amount of dukes being few and no kings and no emperors, which is going to be interesting, I think, to play through. As far as the next options here, so we can toggle on or off a number of different things. The Holy Roman Empire may not be called the Holy Roman Empire if we keep this checked, but it will be similar. There will be some place on the map that functions like the Holy Roman Empire. So we'll leave that off. The Byzantine, same option here. We'll leave the RHE on, and I think we will toggle off the Byzantine Empire, but it's the same option. We could do one or the other, but I kind of just want to play with the RHE equivalent, and that's that. We'll leave on the rest of the options here. The bloodlines are something new to Holy Fury, which we'll explore as the game progresses. More pagans, I think we'll go with more pagans as well. So less centralization of the religions in this game. So we won't have like a big swash. Well, I say that, and in my test games, though, I've had some pretty large territories of the certain religions that get spawned, because we are going to be playing with randomized religions and all that. Female ruler percentage is fine, 10%, because we'll probably play with equality. Not necessarily enforced across the map, but we may tweak our religion to allow for equality, because I do kind of want to play a game where both male and females have leadership capabilities and aren't penalized if you're not penalized if you have a female ruler. Number of children, that's fine. We're just going to leave all this the same, because this is mainly for the AI that's spawned for rulers. You can tweak and so on and so forth. Cultures, so you have a number of different options here. You have random, full random, historical, and then random. There's even a third option that crops up as you keep going over. I think it takes 3 times. You get animal kingdoms, and all that is it's sort of a a setting that you can put on where there will be spawned animal kingdoms. So you may have a kingdom of horses and a kingdom of dogs and so on and so forth. We're not going to go ahead and do that, although it's pretty interesting that they threw that in there sort of as an Easter egg. The cultures wise, random. So the random one, but will appear. So individual cultures and their groups will be kept together, but will appear in random locations. Note only the cultures. Full random. Individual cultures and their groups will be kept together, but will appear in random locations. All county cultures are included in this setting. In certain cases, you might end up with both the original and evolutionary. So that's something. Now, I don't think that actually randomizes a specific culture. I think it just includes additional ones that the base random does not. So yeah, because I would like the cultures to just be purely randomized name-wise, but I guess you can't really do that unless I'm missing something. Religions, we'll go ahead and just keep religions on random. There's also a full random here, which includes the heresies and special religions such as the Aztec and so on and so forth, but we're not going to do that. Religious features. So again, we could do random, historical. Again, we're going to just stay on random pretty much. Oh, here we go. Wow, I did just gloss over it. So, determines whether culture and religion names are left historical or randomized. There we go. So it is randomized. I missed that for some reason whenever I was doing my test game. But yeah, there's the option. So they sort of split it out between these two, which I guess is okay. Holding slots. So we could designate every holding slot to be a specific number or historical or random. Again, we're going with a randomized game here. So we're going to keep that going on random as well. Holding types, balance, tribal heavy, feudal heavy, and so on and so forth. And you know what? I'm thinking of doing the tribal heavy. Most of the world would be tribal or nomadic with only a small amount of feudal counties. Now I say this, but in my test game I went with tribal heavy, and a couple times I spawned with giant swaths of feudal territory. So that's something. But yeah, let's go tribal heavy. Because I kind of want to play. I've never really played the tribal roles and stuff, so I kind of want to do that. Technology, we'll just keep on random. Titles, random, no duchies. Randomize all. Duchies, kingdoms, empires will be assigned random names. That's what I want, because I'm not even really familiar with all the duchies to begin with, so having randomized ones will be interesting nonetheless. De jure kingdoms and empires, so we could do no empires, no kingdoms, historical or random. Again, we're just going to go with random. That's going to be fine. All right, so that's it. All these other things I'm not going to worry too much about. De jure kingdom size just sort of sets certain things. So let's go ahead and generate. All right, we are back. So this is the randomized world that we rolled. Ooh. If we take a look at the outer ring, so we got some dukes and so on. No, do we? Let's see. No, this is kingdoms. Yeah, so these things are all, you're not reporting to anybody. I wonder if we can find a duke. I'm going to have to adjust the sound and everything. Yeah, so you are a high chief. Okay, let's look at the government type. So, woo, lots of tribals. Huge swashes of tribals, actually. This is not bad, because that's kind of what I wanted. We got nomadics to the north, a big swath of feudal in this area. Do we have... I don't see the Holy Roman Empire. Counts, dukes, kings, religions, cultures. So that's counts. Do we have dukes? Okay, so there's very few, as is the setting, there's very few dukes that we can contend with here. You own what? You just own all of these territories? You don't actually have any vassals? Really? Huh. Interesting. we're not going to do that. I want to start low ball here on to become a duke myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a duke. Look for something that's sort of not near anybody else so that we can sort of form our own thing. We don't have too much competition for. Over here might be all right. I mean, over here there's really no centralization whatsoever. So I'm thinking we go somewhere over here. Yeah, let's kind of do that. So do we want to go on the coast or do we want to just stay sort of in the middle here? Thinking we go the middle-ish area. Are we all the same religion? The School of Nicopolis. Okay, well that's here. We got a big swash for this school, for this religion, so I think we will stay over here. We got other religions over here, but it is what it is. So I think we're going to go somewhere over here and be happy with that. Now we can't see what the holdings are, I believe, until we actually go in and play. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the dukes are or the duchies in this area, but we'll make do. Let's just pick one. Let's see what we get randomized here. Way over here. New. You are... Whoa. No. Okay, where are you at? Why'd you put me, like, right there? So you want this guy. You know what? Sure. Frossen. Actually, religions. So, okay. I mean, this religion here, it's not really widespread. But hey, we could do holy wars and so on and so forth, which would be interesting. This is a huge swash of things, which I thought the religion thing should be less of an issue, but oh well. Yeah, we'll go with this guy. We're going to go ahead and do a custom ruler setup. And coat of arms, dragon. That's fine. Attributes, we're going to go ahead and change your name. Birkin. Yuns. Let's go with Yuns. Nah, I don't like that. Augustine. Can I, like... Lorian? Let's randomize your look here. Does this give me the option to change graphical culture? Because it's probably set in stone, like neighbors and so on and so forth. So we kind of want to keep that as is. Monad. Sounds good. For our dynasty, we're going to go with the Tyme dynasty. And that's going to be fine. I'm not going to really mess with our traits here. Beyond setting a focus here for Great Eminence, because we're not going to start married and we're not going to start with kids. So we're going to want to... oh, wait, there we can change the culture too. So we're going to start... We want to get kids right away because part of what we're playing for is to see how long our dynasty can live and thrive. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to give them any traits because we're already 30 and we kind of want to, you know, get more babies going as quickly as possible. So Grey Eminence should come in handy. Good boost to diplomacy as well, so that's fine. And, oh, right. So, yes, before we finish, I do want to modify our religion. So if we look here, because this is something else that was added in with Holy Fury, the ability to modify these religions and so on and so forth. Bloodthirsty God, prisoners of a different religion can be sacrificed for piety. Sacrificing prisoners unlocks special traits and actions. I think that's fine. Daring, prepared invasions are allowed. And no, because what I want here is to enforce equality. Yeah, this one. So that our female rulers will give us a little bit more leeway in terms of our children. So we're not hamstrung into only basically, sons and so on and so forth. Leadership, we can't change. Warmongering nature, rulers do not receive opinion penalties for raised levies. Great holy wars are allowed. This is fine because we're going to be doing a lot of warring. So warmongering is fine. And we are small religion territory here. So that's going to be okay. We're going to try to centralize our rule and pull other people in under us. But it's going to take some time because of other things. So let's go ahead and apply that. We can't change the name without changing, modifying the save file, which, we're not going to mess with. Can we randomize you again? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That guy's fine. You're good, and you are going to be, and we lost our Mahtar. You're going to be Mahtar Tyme. And we're just going to set you up with Gray Eminence and hit finish. All right. So let's go ahead. 16 minutes in. Let's go ahead and jump in and start the game. So with this, we are going to play with Shadow Retreat off. Just kind of, it does make the game a little easier, but I don't really want to be chasing after armies and all that stuff. It all ultimately just delays the game a little bit. Because you just have to chase after him, and that's where the difficulty comes. And in terms of the actual game here, the video, I kind of want to not be redundant in chasing after people. So, so we're not playing on iron mode. Hold on, excuse me. And we'll go with that. We'll probably skip through until we get here. Okay. So, welcome, blah, 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 blah. All right, so where are we at here? We are paused, and our kingdom is this little bar. Oh, we are bar. We have a bar. All right, and I love that we got a squid for our religious icon. That's hilarious. All right, so we report to nobody here. First thing is we're going to want to get married, so let's go ahead. Well, I guess we can take a look at our top things here. We have no heir for our dynasty, so yeah, that's because we have no kids. We've got some open council positions, so let's go ahead and take a look-see. So you're likely to become a malcontent. Why? You're envious. So we probably don't want you to be on our council. Yeah, I mean, we can go ahead and do that. Oh, one thing I want to do is I do want to save the game. So that I have this map, because you can't really like pre-plan these maps. Once you have them, it's best to save, because you can always restart the map and then choose a different leader within the same area or within the same map. So that's something. Okay, so let's take a look at our council positions. You are envious. Charitable, you don't hate me that much. Short reign will go away, which will then put you above, and that envious won't be a huge issue. You're really good, though. We'll put you in there. And you didn't become malcontent, so that's fine. Marshals, we don't have much in terms of martial skill or stewardship or spy. Well, no, we do have a good spy master here. Frossen. Torture 19. Don't mind if I do. Court chaplain, you're likely to become that. Are you envious as well? Sure, we'll have a couple envious people on there. That's not going to be an issue, I'm sure. Now we could potentially search all the realm, willing to join our court, and see if we can get anybody for these positions. Not marshal. And steward? Well, what's our highest? Well, our highest right now is a 9 anyway, so you can go ahead and become the steward, and I guess you'll be our token, something. Can't remember what we just put out, so that's fine. Alrighty. Rulers unmarried. Yeah, so let's take care of that right away. Arranged marriage. Wow, there's really not much available. Huh. What about across the world? Let's reset you. Gender, women. New. Diplo range. Well, let's first look at willing to join the court. So you have gray eminence, but you're greedy. You're different religion too. Underhanded rogue does have a fertility boost. Lustful is really good in terms of fertility. So we could bring you in. Okay, so let's go any then. Diplo range, yes. All right, do we have any genetic traits available? Got a couple quicks around 16 years of age. What about genius? There we go. You're a different religion though. Hedonist. Well, you do have a high fertility bonus with that, so that's good. And really good stats. You don't like me, mainly because of the religious difference. There's another one down here that's 23. Underhand Rogue does get that. Is content. Pretty decent stats on you as well. And is the same religion as me. You know what? I'm going to go with the slightly older one. Mainly, although it is tempting. She's younger, more chance of more kids, has the hedonist thing, which boosts fertility tremendously. But no, I think I'm going to go with the safer. 23 is not bad, and still a genius. Does get the boost from Underhanded Rogue, so that's good. And you're content, so you should be fairly easy. We could take a concubine as well. So we could like take you as a concubine and you as our wife. Probably not going to be happy about that, but it's fine. Now the question is, will you actually okay this? No, you will not. Why not? Well, that's a shame. Arranged marriage. Will you? So you will lose prestige, but you would be willing to marry us. All right. Well, let's see what other stuff is around. Attractive. Man, they don't like us at all. All right. You know what? We're gonna go with the hedonist genius. Because they will marry us. So arranged marriage. You go ahead and send. We'll take the hit to prestige, but it should be fine. Choose focus. I will go with family because I really want to just get those kids rolling. So that's good. Anything else that I'm missing? Choose an ambition. We could do groom and heir is fine. So we got huge boost to fertility. So we should be all right. Now, what is our duchy? Because that's going to be our first go for here. So our surrounding territory here we need to go after. So that's going to be fine. What about our holdings? Ugh, our territory sucks. Verdun is where we want to get. Wow. What can we generate here? 438. Not enough. Wow, you guys, we are kind of bad. Wow. Well, that's not good. We don't have any vassals, so we can't raise any tribals or anything like that. We apparently picked the crappy territory here, which kind of sucks. But we'll have to... Maybe we can like go after someone that's not in our de jure. I mean, we could potentially get that, I guess. I don't know. We have so few people. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and train some troops. Because we are going to want to go after some of these things eventually. So descent, build a legend. Let's do that because that will increase our prestige as well as give us some more troops down the road that we can go warring with, which should be fine. You can study technology, put you down in the usual spot here. I don't know if it's any better or what, but hey, it's fine. Court, you're not really liking me, are you? Proselytize, monthly piety. If we look at religion here, de jure, where is it? Economy, religions. Down here is the other religion. That's a shame. Oh well. All right, let's go back to realm. All right, let's proceed. We are 25. Wow, we're 25 minutes into this. All right, well, we've got our initial setup going. And we've married. So, well, we've proposed. Still waiting to hear whether or not it's okay. And so, yeah, next time we will hopefully start having babies and figure out what we're going to do to get our territory expanded. One thing we can potentially do down the road. Are you the same person? Chief Tanaz. Yeah, seriously, there's a duke there. No wonder they can generate more there. Very annoying. Yeah, you own 2, so you are a duke. Well, no, you have multiple. You're just a count as 2 multiple different holdings there. So that's part of the problem why they can raise so many troops. Yeah, we're sort of like the odd man out here. We can only raise like half of what our neighbors really can. So that's going to be kind of a pain in the rear moving forward. We can't really war with them because we don't have a CB if they're not neighboring us. I mean, we could fabricate claims and all that. So what we might have to do is wait for them to potentially go into a war with someone else and then sort of take that opportunity to jump on them, which is possible. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Hope you're going to enjoy this series. If you do, if you think you are, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content, I strongly urge you to subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.